welcome back Romantic Home Family, and welcome if y'all are new. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly Christmas decor crafts. This is going to be episode 2 in my huge I Love Christmas series. I have a passion for sharing with you guys how you can have a boutique gorgeous home on a budget. In today's video I'm going to share with you guys some more kind of traditional looks. Super elegant, super easy using Dollar Tree supplies. We're even going to be doing this super gorgeous centerpiece. Look at this. I feel like you guys could even use this like for bridal, but this would cover almost a whole mantle, a beautiful dining room centerpiece. Anyway, you guys, this is almost all Dollar Tree supplies that I use for that one, excluding those bridal candles from my son's wedding. But this one, no gluing required, you guys. So definitely, if you love to craft and decorate on a budget, this is my 7th season on YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. And I noticed over half of you are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, like free 90 free. And it will help me out so much. And all it does is notify you guys every single time I post a new video. I am going to run a full till the end of the year I Love Christmas series because I truly love Christmas. I'm over the moon about Christmas. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create the most adorable Dollar Tree mini Christmas tree. Grab a Dollar Tree jumbo coffee cup. I'm using a pool noodle, but you guys also could use styrofoam and plant your mini Christmas tree down inside of the jumbo coffee cup. Now you're going to take your little mini Christmas tree from Dollar Tree and really fluff out those branches, give it a good zhuzh, then grab a roll of Dollar Tree deco mesh. Really any color will work, but I had this white on hand and I'm going to use a little snowman for the top. Or you're going to cut 3 pieces of deco mesh. They can be about 8 to 10 inches long, and simply bundle those 3 pieces together and zip tie them. You only need 1 roll of Dollar Tree deco mesh, a jumbo coffee mug. You guys can also probably use a mini coffee mug, but it does work a little bit better when it's a little bit larger of a coffee mug. You guys could also pick these up at your local thrift store. I'm using this 2-pack of Dollar Tree little snowman on a stick, and then I went ahead and added a Dollar Tree ornament to the top that was one of those hat ornaments to give my snowman just a little bit of character. You don't have to do that. It's an extra step only because I already had that hat in my craft stash. Now, once I had that done, I thought he was looking pretty good, but we need to fill in some of those sparse pieces. So just using the rest of that 1 roll of deco mesh, I'm going to add in some more of those little mesh bundles. You can kind of stagger them. They don't have to be perfect because we're also going to add in some ribbon and some ornaments. So really just relax, have fun with this. Your kids and grandkids could even help you with this craft. They could help you cut the ribbon. Now I have a roll of Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm going to use that whole roll. You're going to cut it in about 6 to 8 inch strips, and I did kind of dovetail the ends to give it a little bit of shape, and I'm just simply taking the evergreen branches and crossing them over on themselves, and that's going to hold in the mesh and hold in the ribbon. So think how you create a deco mesh wreath. It's similar to that. You're just doing it on a little mini Christmas tree. These are so fun and fabulous to make. I'm always so happy every year when I make up a couple of these in advance. I share tutorials with you guys online, and then I save them back and use them as gifts, and they really come in handy for that special someone, or if somebody needs just an extra lift. They're wonderful for small spaces. I'm going to make one up for my daughter for her college dorm. In fact, if she likes this one, I'll give her this one. But I'm going to make up a couple different options for her to choose from. They love decorating their dorm, and this is great for a small space where you can't fit a full tree. They would also be a cheer me up for anybody that might be in the hospital or a nursing home or an office space. You could also give one to your kiddo's teacher or just wherever you guys need one. Here's the final look. Try this, you won't be disappointed, and you can really dig into your craft stash and maybe use some of the goodies that you might already have on hand. I love that this mug says joy, which just brings that extra special holiday touch. I feel like joy is such a big part of the Christmas season for me, and hopefully this brings joy to whoever I decide to give it to. I have a couple people in mind. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm taking a Dollar Tree pool noodle, 2 Dollar Tree mini Christmas trees. You want to pull those little plastic ends off. We're going to create a beautiful, elegant Dollar Tree centerpiece. Now you want to really zhuzh out those Christmas trees or fluffy duffy them out. Don't let them be flat, okay? Now cut the pool noodle in half because we really didn't need the whole thing. If you don't have a pool noodle, no worries. Just grab a piece of Dollar Tree styrofoam in the Crafters Square section. Hot glue the end of your Christmas trees into your foam or your pool noodle. And then I'm also going to use this extra bit of Dollar Tree greenery. They just come in a little pack. These are so handy to have on hand. I had a couple in my craft stash and I've already went through, I think, all of them. So this just took one package and I just wrapped it around the pool noodle. If you have styrofoam, wrap it around the styrofoam. That's just going to kind of cover it, but you really don't need, this is kind of just an extra step part. Now grab one of those Dollar Tree chargers and then a little Dollar Tree sign. This one says joy. I'm going to hot glue the bottom of the pool noodle onto the charger. Now it really helps that I added that extra bit of greenery to give it a little bit more hold. I'm also adding in a candlestick. We're going to add candles at the end. Now left over in my craft stash, so I want you guys to go to your craft stash and look what kind of florals and greenery you have. You can use any florals and greenery for this part because it's just going to be a filler flower. You want to use cheap, inexpensive filler flowers. I have this lamb's ear. It wasn't cheap, but it is inexpensive because it's already free to me. I had this left over from my son's wedding, and then I had this pretty little Dollar Tree ribbon and some other holiday ribbon. I'm going to cut 2 strips of equal sides, and I'm going to take the evergreen branches and just loop the ribbon in and around the branches. So this is really going to save me on my hot glue, and you could also even use little mini zip ties. I did the same thing to secure those little garland filler florals that I put in. I just took the evergreen branches, you take it, cross the evergreen branches over on themselves, and those are from the tree that you added first, and then make about a 6 to 8 inch poof, cross it again, and you can also kind of eyeball it. Now it can be a little tricky for me when I'm crafting upside down and backwards so you guys can see it in the camera, but hopefully you'll give me some grace and my loops are looking okay. You always want to fluff everything at the end when you're done with your project. Now you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. So take those evergreen branches, cross them over on themselves, and then I'm going to add in some of those beautiful bridal roses. Now listen, if you have poinsettias, I don't have all of my Christmas florals out yet. It's going to be a project I'm going to work on this weekend. It's getting a lot of my Christmas decor down. I made quite a mess in my studio, but I was so excited to start this I Love Christmas series for you guys. In fact, things are a little bit messy in the background with all my cakes and my pink Santa stuff. I really want to streamline this, make it look really pretty so you guys can watch me craft and also get inspired by some of the trees I'm going to do this year. Okay, now back to the project. Let's go ahead and add in some little Dollar Tree ornaments. This is super easy. You don't have to get everything from Dollar Tree. If you look in your craft stash first, and maybe you might already have some ornaments, some mini trees, a plate or a charger laying around, some pretty candles, and a cute little fun sign. Now, these are also candles left over from the wedding. I am going to tell you that I really love these flickering flameless candles. I think they were about $24 to $28 for maybe a 6 to 10 pack. I can't really remember. Here's the final look. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite DIYs in this video, but I do like that there's the plastic around it. It's just a little bit of a different look. So anyway, I've dropped it several times. They haven't broken, but I did break one. Again, it's just plastic around it, and flickering flameless candles are amazing if you have pets or small children or just don't want to
possibly cause a fire in your home. Now, this Dollar Tree DIY is a no-brainer. Grab a couple of Dollar Tree vases and some ornaments, and then I'm just using some of those evergreen branches, and I'm going to pop the ornaments in also with the evergreen branches. I feel like this would be a great church centerpiece, something you guys could do on the fly, do tons of tables, and not have to spend a lot of money or time. This is something that is no glue required. You cannot mess this up. There's no way. So no skill, no glue. Kids could help you with this one. And it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Add in those ornaments. I'm using the same red, gold, Dollar Tree, whatever you have in your craft stash. And then add in just some little evergreen pieces. I thought that I had some fairy lights. Fairy lights would make this project perfect, but I'm just trying to kind of share with you guys an idea. I really do need to get my Christmas craft stuff organized. Okay, I'm adding a Dollar Tree charger, some of those flickering flameless candles, and bam, we have the most fabulous, easy centerpiece. You guys could do a bunch of these up if you needed to, or maybe you're just short on time, you're working a lot. You don't have time to sit around and glue a bunch of stuff together. I've got you. This one is going to look gorgeous in your dining room, on your entryway table, wherever you need that pop of color. Now think about this. If you're still doing fall decor, that's awesome. Use mini pumpkins, and instead of ornaments, use some leaves and some more pumpkins, or use acorns. I've shared with you guys some ideas on my Facebook page with different ways you guys can do centerpieces without having to spend a lot of time and money, maybe things that you already have laying around. You could also do pine cones with fairy lights. The sky is the limit. I hope you love it and try it. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, just grab a candle and a plate. This is a plate that I had left over from the wedding. They were faux plastic plates, but they were so gorgeous. I just put this big candle in the centerpiece of this. This is a candle I have been savoring because the hotel collection sent it to me, and I just felt so fancy. So I'm taking these little evergreen branches. You get a whole big old pack of them, I think for $1.25, and you're just going to take and kind of just swish them together. So just cross them over on themselves. And I'm doing that because I want to make, it needs to go around this candle, but this candle is a little bit of a larger size candle. It's not a small candle. Now I see Bath and Body Works sell so many different centerpieces for candles or like little decor to go around it. You guys, we do not have to break the bank to do this. I'm going to take some little inexpensive Dollar Tree ornaments, hot glue them into the evergreen, or you could just hot glue them together. Now you want to be really careful. You don't want your evergreen to come even close to your candle. That's why I'm doing this on this larger candle. You could wrap more evergreen into it. You could wrap in some gold beads, whatever you have on hand. Don't go out and buy a bunch of money for this craft, because I really think you might have everything you need in your craft stash. You can pick up a plate from the thrift store, some little ornaments from the thrift store, and if you don't have the Dollar Tree branches, just grab whatever evergreen you have on hand, or you don't have to use the evergreen. Just glue them together and then pop some greenery in between. I had this greenery also from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to pull it apart because I really just need smaller pieces to go in and around this. I want to give it a really old world elegant look, like something you would see at Home Goods or a vintage boutique store. Just, we want it to be kind of homemade, but also look kind of luxe for less, I guess. So I feel like you guys can really make budget-friendly decor. It doesn't have to break the bank. It can be super elegant and gorgeous. So I hope you guys are really loving this idea. I'm going to share a lot of different styles and decorating ideas throughout this series. We have 3 months to play around with this series. So many different ideas, so many different colors we're going to use, so many different ways. I'm going to share with you guys how you can repurpose and reuse the things that you already have on hand. This year, we're really going to focus on more quality time with the ones we love over what we feel like we need to spend on decor or gifts or any of those things. I really want to be very mindful this season of just enjoying one another. In fact, even for my birthday, I told the kids, I just would love for you all to attend church with me and to bring a note or a sweet treat. That's all I wanted. Please don't bring me a gift. So anyway, here is my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He wants to say hi to all his puppy dog and kitty cat fans On my days off, a couple times a month, I do like to take him out to the big trail by my home. It's out by the lake and it is flat, it's paved, and he loves to fish for rocks. And it's still nice enough. It was actually pretty warm on this day that he was able to get in, have fun, pull the rocks out. I wait till a little bit later in the day where the sun's kind of starting to go out so it's not super hot. The trail is kind of covered and shaded, but he loves this. I just throw the rocks in, he pulls them out. So he's just such a fun guy. He really got excited too to walk somewhere different than the neighborhood, even though I really like to just kind of keep us close. He loves doing this trail. He really was super excited. You guys might be able to tell. He also is really funny. So when we're by the edge where the rocks are, he gets in. But if we're not where the rocks are, this is a flat paved part, he gets really angry with the waves and he'll bark at the waves. Like somehow either they've taken all of his rocks or they're just bothering him. So it's really, really funny to see. He doesn't like to get in when the waves are lapping on this flat cement park. It's so funny. You're going to see him right here. Look, he's barking. He's barking at the waves. Where are all my rocks? He's just really disturbed by that. So that's the only part where he doesn't have rocks. Most of the little places that I take him down by the water, he has rocks. And then I have him get out before, so he has plenty of time to dry off.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. Now, the secret question for my sweater giveaway is going to be, what was your favorite DIY in this video? Super easy. If you guys watched the whole thing, you'll know that I had several. I had a little candle ring. We had this easy little kind of candle centerpiece that I almost flopped off. This big, beautiful joy centerpiece. And then the little cup, the little Santa mug cup, which I'm going to be making some of these things to go up with my daughter because her and her little sweet mates, they love decorating for the holidays. In fact, I sent them goodies to decorate with for fall. So you guys know they're going to need some fun little things to decorate with for Christmas, but they need to be small because they're in those little dorms. Okay. And also these would be great for, I feel like this would be such a great craft for if you had somebody that you loved that was in the hospital, nursing home, office, just a little side table. I've even given these for gifts. And look how sturdy they are. They're not going anywhere and they're super budget friendly. So I hope you guys try some of these, and also don't forget to post the things that you are creating on my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page. I have an Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page as well as a group page. So you guys pop over there. I'm also kind of starting a little home inspiration Facebook page. So I'll leave all the details in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for being here. It is truly a blessing and an honor. Now listen, don't forget to subscribe because I've noticed about half of you guys that are watching are not even subscribed. So please subscribe. It's totally free. It helps me out so much. Hey, I'm a full-time content creator and I love to know that you're here, that you're watching. I know you guys always don't have time to comment, but subscribing again is free. It's only going to update you and let you know that I posted a new video, which is fun to know about because I do host a lot of giveaways for the Christmas season. You guys don't want to miss out on this. I love to spoil you all. So thank you for being here. I hope everybody is getting ready and excited for the holidays. Now, on my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page, I shared with you guys, would you all like for me to do a question and answer? And so many of you guys have a bunch of questions underneath that. So I'll go ahead and share that over here. It seems like there's enough questions on there that you guys are curious about different things about my life, different ideas and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a Q&A video for you guys next week. That's going to be kind of fun. I just want to make it fun and relaxed. So look for that and keep commenting so you guys can enter my little sweater giveaway. Now, and in my last video, go back and watch that one because I have a secret question through that one as well. It was the cup she sweater weather is here. We kind of went, I almost felt like we went a little bit back to fall because October is the official sweater weather season from what I am seeing out there. But listen, I love sweaters all year long. I love wearing them to church. I get cold super easy. If you guys work in an office or you just love to be cozy, I get shared with you guys so many different ideas for sweaters and some different little fall outfits. So all of this is from Cup She, this sweater, the little vest underneath, and even this fun little skirt, which this is a full length skirt, and I have it very layered up because I love to stay cozy. In fact, I just had a cup of hot cocoa, and it is now time for our devotional. I have been reading with you all a devotional called Out of He Whispers Your Name. It's off of Amazon. In fact, it has seen better days. It has tape and paint on it and all those fun things. In fact, I'm gonna need to find a new one towards the end of the year. But you guys know I have shared some of my personal struggles that I have gone through over the last couple of years. This, not just the devotional, but God has really helped get me through those personal struggles, and I can completely be a testimony to my maturity and my forgiveness of others, of myself, as I've gone through a lot of these different trials and just working through it, because my most important thing in this life is to be present and to be joyful. I want to show up for my kids joyful and present and happy. I want to show up for my family present and joyful and happy. And I just want to be a blessing to you all, to my family, to my friends, to my church, and to my community. That is my heart's deepest desire. I think I've always had that desire. I think as I was raising my kids, I was super hyper focused on making sure that they stayed alive and that they were happy and healthy, and that they had a loving family and parents and a mama that showed up for everything. I showed up for everything with pom-poms and cheered them on because I love them so much. Like, I just love my kiddos. And that season has kind of drawn to a close, but I feel like this next season, if you guys are on the precipice of becoming an empty nester or a bird launcher, don't be afraid of it. I've actually really embraced it. I have so much joy in the peace that I'm having right now. I think because I was such a full-on hands-on mama, I was always rushing around to make money, to pay for extra things for the kids, rushing to cook dinner, rushing to get them to their activities, rushing for this and that. And I did go through a lot of those years in a lot of a rush. And now I don't have to rush anymore. In fact, I don't even have an alarm set. It's the most wonderful thing in the world. I do have a commitment to my filming and creating crafts, and to you guys. I will stay committed to that, and to my crafting and filming as long as I can, hopefully till the cows come home. I'm an Arkansas girl, so we like to say a lot of little funny things, but that means just until I can't do it anymore. So I would love to have a film crew where I didn't have to film and edit and I could just do crafts, but I'm blessed to have eyes and hands and the knowledge to be able to film and edit. So anyway, that was such a long tangent. I don't even know where I was going with it or really what I was talking about. Anyway, I'm saying that if you're on the precipice of any new season in life, whether you're just becoming a mother, just becoming a grandmother, and I'm speaking more to the ladies because my channel is 99.9% ladies, but I know there's some guys out there too. But if you are on the precipice of a new change, a new adventure, embrace that change, because biblically it says that to every time there is a season. And so I have just watched my son get married, and I know that they're going to go through that big busy season, the joyful season of raising kids one day and being young and being unafraid and just getting out there and doing all the things. I've been through that season and I fully enjoyed it. It was a wonderful season. There were so many blessings that came along with that season, including this YouTube channel. I started this YouTube channel. One of the reasons was to help pay for my daughter's dance bill and to get ready to put my son through college. And now I'm putting my daughter through college, and we don't have that dance bill anymore, but we have other things going on. And now I'm really hyper focused on living a frugal life and saving for my retirement one day. So anyway, I just feel like, people are like, oh, are you so alone? Are you sad? I'm like, no, I'm not sad. I don't feel alone. I talk to my kids constantly. They come home. Now they're both just an hour away, so that's nice. That's a blessing. But I just know I still feel very connected to them, and I feel this just sense of peace. I'm going to be checking in the ladies for our Bible studies starting next week. I'm serving now more in church, so I hope now to be a blessing to that younger group that's going to be coming up, that's going to be excited, just to be living all the things. I want to have that maturity, and I'm thankful for that maturity, because I couldn't do any of the rest of it all over again. I mean, I say I couldn't. I know that God will give whatever I meant to have on my plate. So I just want you guys to embrace whatever your season is with so much joy, because there are so many blessings every day. Just your life, you right now watching this, is a blessing. The fact that you are here, that you've opened your eyes, that you have the ability to smile, to talk, to reach out to others, to send somebody a nice text, a nice phone call, to give them a hug, to tell somebody you love them. You are a blessing. So please bless others with that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and read out of our devotional. I am in a really good mood today. I think all this cheerful Christmas has just brought so much light and sparkle into my heart, because I am going to be doing some traditional Christmas along with some of my pastel Christmas. We're going to be doing a mix of different things, and I wanted to bring kind of an old world nostalgic Christmas to this video. I'm going to be doing all different kinds of videos. Our first video, we did a pink Santa. A lot of people loved it and some people didn't love it, but that's okay too. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. I'm going to be doing a romantic part of Christmas because I have a lot of bridal decor left over, and we'll probably do some glam, just whatever I can pull out of my craft stash. I have candy cane thing coming up as well. So we have 3 months of Christmasing coming up. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're ready for it. I can tell my puppy dog Beachy Bear is getting ready to start barking. I feel like every time I start talking to you guys and do my devotional, he's ready to start barking. So, but I also time it really poorly for setting him up, basically because it's when all the kids are getting off the bus and going home. So there's kids and dogs outside his little window, and normally while I'm creating and crafting and filming, it's completely quiet. So that's not his fault. It's more my fault. Okay, so we're going to be on to our devotional here. And this says, take the word to heart. I've fulfilled many of my promises, but have foretold many more yet to be fulfilled, so that you might live in peace and comfort. I want you to be prepared for the time when Christ returns, assured of the outcome and comforted by my promises to you. I know you wonder about the future, sometimes overwhelmed by uncertainties. At other times you are filled with joy because I show you the path of victory clearly. You won't always be able to know what lies ahead, but I will give you the strength that you need to take each step of faith, knowing that I am in control, overseeing every detail of your life. Don't allow fear of the unknown to keep you from continuing to pray for vision. I will often give you glimpses of my glory. If you'll focus upon me in every situation, I will open your eyes to see what I see as you discern my will. Cling tightly to my word. Don't just read it or listen to it. Obey it so that you all might be with you. I will bless you as you walk obediently, trust in the ways I lead you, even when you don't understand them. Trust in me with all your heart. Walk in faith and watch what I will do. God blesses the one who reads the words of this prophecy to the church, and he blesses all who listen to its message and obey what it says, for the time is near. And that's Revelation 1:3. So God is really saying, don't be afraid of the unknown and have hope and joy for the future. God's promises come, they will be fulfilled. I know I've even had some uncertainty about my future, especially just what am I to do next? What does this next chapter hold? Where am I to be a blessing? What do I do with my time? How do I serve the Lord and be a blessing? And I know that this YouTube channel is a huge blessing. I know that many of you watch me for comfort, for strength, for joy, for all the good things. And so I'm very, very thankful to be able to bring what I love to do, my passion for crafting and decorating, on a budget to you all. And I find myself now really on a really big budget. I am, it's just me. I'm providing also for helping with my daughter's college education, but also trying to save for my retirement, because what I have for retirement is just off of what I am working for right now. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm so frugal now. I spend about $20 to $30 a week on groceries. I batch cook my meals. I don't know if you guys would be interested on seeing how I live with a little bit more frugal intention. I cook everything homemade unless it's a special occasion. I am even making my dog Beachy Bear's food, and that's more so he'll have a longer life, hopefully, or just because he was bored of his kibble. I don't know, and I have extra time, you guys. Okay, don't throw things at me. I'm trying out so many different new recipes. I really enjoy taking nature walks and I really enjoy not having an alarm in the morning. And I have little quirky things about me that I love. And one quirky thing is I love my church. I have the most wonderful little church. It's not very little anymore, it's gotten larger, but I'm just so thankful and blessed. I look forward to it every Sunday. I look forward to the honor of being asked by some of my family or my fellow ladies to check people in. I'm guessing they're probably maybe gonna have me lead a table, which I'm nervous about, but I know God will give me the strength and the resiliency to do that. I know what I've walked through. I would love to write a book about it because I really hung on for dear life at times, which we all do. We're all going to go through things that are going to scare us, and God is always walking with us. I hope you guys know that. I am a true testimony of that. So really, Jesus is the reason for the season as we look forward to this future with so much joy, so much excitement. I know I have friends and family watching. My sweet niece, Bethany, is a super fan. So for all my super fans out there and everybody that loves me and loves on me in the comments section, thank you guys so much. Your prayers are amazing. I call you guys my family because I really truly feel like you're my family. This is a community. I feel your love. I feel your support. And I just want to share my ideas. It's me, you guys, and this camera that I have set up on a tripod. I film, edit, create, and mark my own content. So I'm sure you guys notice things that are off here and there. Just give me some grace. It's not a professional show, but it's as professional as it's going to be for now. So anyway, I love you guys to the moon and back. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed weekend. I cannot wait for our next video. We're going to have so many fun ideas. I am just so excited. I really want to decorate some of my trees. So look for a tree decorating video next week. If I can't get to a big tree, I'm gonna at least do a couple of smaller ones. I have a couple of trees and I'm very blessed by that. So anyway, again, look for that sweater giveaway. I'll announce it next Friday. I love you guys to the moon and back. Until our next video, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.